Hello and welcome back to the Princess K podcast show. Your host, Princess Kingsman. So, how are you guys doing? I hope that you're having a wonderful June so far. Okay, even though it's really hot, I hope you guys are having fun. So, I got a couple of emails last night, but I was really busy to reply. So, I'm just gonna answer like 3 questions, okay, out of all other, you know, questions that were asked. So, the number one is, sorry, excuse my eyes, I am very tired, okay. Number one, why, hold on a second. Why are you so private? So, why am I so private? Um, I've always been a private person, to be honest. Always. Um, I've always been, even since I was a child. Like I said before in my previous videos, you know, I was a very timid child, very to myself. Um, it's not like I didn't have friends when I was a child. I think I had like maybe one or two, but it wasn't a fun friendship. So I'm also private as well because, like I said, I don't trust people. And when your life is private, you have peace. And my peace and my sanity is number one on my list. Number one. So, privacy equals peace. And peace equals serenity, clarity, and being able to think and do other things. Okay. Um, I'm private because I like it like that. Okay. I like it like that. You would never find me. A lot of people ask me a lot of personal questions all the time. Okay. It's not just via email. A lot of people. I just don't answer. Or I just tell them, that's a personal question straight up. Or I just say I don't want to answer. You know. Or I just give them a wrong information. So people are very nosy. So they understand boundaries now. So I don't need to say anything for them to know about the boundary that I've set, you know. So I am so private because I am used to it. I'm used to being on my own. I love it. I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. um, and as well, I think people have like made it very easy to do that because, like I said, I've had a lot of betrayals in my life. Okay, I've had a lot of betrayals, a whole lot. So that taught me to be how to be to myself and not to, you know, yeah. And I'm very sensitive. I don't like it when people invade my space. And some people do that deliberately, energetically, and they think that I can't pick up on it. Come on. So, yeah, I like my private life. And people that try to invade it physically, they find out. People fuck around and find out, you know? So, yeah. But yeah, I love it that way. And I think I'm a type of person that I will always be private. Even though I'm in public, I will always be private. So, yeah, that's that. Second question is, why are you so hard to read? Or why are you so hard to figure out? Hmm. Well, I don't know. It's one of them questions, isn't it? That, you know, maybe go outside if you want to go outside. Excuse me, sorry. So, it's one of those questions, like I said, it's kind of hard to answer. I think maybe it's the result of my childhood. Okay. What I mean by that is like, I grew up in a very chaotic environment. I don't even think chaotic is even the word. I think it should be something else. I don't think chaotic is even the word. But I had to grow up very quickly as a child. I had to start to do things for myself at as early as the age of 8, 7 even, or even 6. I think 6. I had to start learning to do some things myself. So I had a really, like, on a scale of, I had like 90% of awful childhood, and the small parts that I remember that are good are like 10%. So, yeah. But I guess I'm hard to figure out because, like I said, my soul is very mysterious. And uh, I think maybe the person that asked the question is not exactly that. I think maybe what the person wants to know is, why am I so hard to read? Like I said, I don't know how to answer that. I'm just trying to find words to try to, because in my head I get it, but to try to kind of explain it to you guys is, I have to look for the words. I think, like I said, it just goes back to what I said in my videos. Like, I'm very to myself. Okay, I'm very introverted. Even though I like going out, I'm very, very introverted. So, like I said, I deal with a lot, so I keep a lot in. And because of that, and I think as well, it's also because, like, I've been through a lot of pain in my life, deep pain, pain that I can't talk about. So, and that has kind of made me to direct everything inside, put everything in. So, I think it's from a young age that it's been so hard for them to read me, figure me out, and stuff like that. It's not intentional. It's just battle scars, battle scars. When you go through some things and you're just not the same. Okay. That's what I mean by battle scars. Okay, so lastly, we've got, who is your celebrity crush? Ah. No. I only have one. Shh. Sorry. I only have one. Okay. I'm not gonna say his full name because all of you will be in my emails. Just, I have to be careful what I say. Okay. I have one celebrity crush, and I think he's aware. He knows he's a crush. He knows. Okay. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say much, but I am gonna say just one of his initials. Okay, I'm just gonna say one of his initials. Okay, one of his initials is H. Okay, his first name starts with an H, and that's all you're gonna get. I'm not gonna say anything more than that. There's a lot of celebrities' names that start with an H, so good luck searching. Good luck, because that's all you're gonna get from me right now. I do not know anything else. Okay, but yeah, I got one celebrity crush, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. But yeah, thank you so much for listening. Thank you for the questions. If I have not answered your question, and you know it's a personal question, or you know it's a question that you should not be asking, don't be sending me another email like, Princess, I sent you an email message, you didn't answer. No, no, not gonna happen. No. Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna check for some more questions, and I'll see if I can answer them. Okay, bear with me, like I said, because you know I'm not always on my phone. I got shit to do. Hey, John. Sorry, excuse me. Anyway, have a lovely night, and don't forget that whatever you're going through, you're not alone. There's somebody out there who has it so much worse than you, and there's somebody out there going through exactly the same thing or similar situations as you. So no matter what it is that you're going through, just know that you're not alone, and you will definitely overcome it. That is for sure. Okay, everything takes time. Just take each day as it comes. You don't have to think about what's going to happen in a week, in a month. Just take each day as it comes. And just do whatever you feel like doing. I don't mean like harming anyone or anything, or yourself, but just do whatever makes you happy, whatever is good for your mental health, whatever is good for you. Do what makes you happy. Okay, and it's a wrap. Okay, enjoy the rest of your June. It is going to be really, really hot for the next couple of days, so take care of yourself. I love you guys always, and sweet dreams.